Apex Legends being good is a statement that I'm sure you've heard quite a lot recently. But why is that? With all the recent AAA companies coming out with Battle Royale games like Black Ops and sadly Fortnite, what made this one stick out from the rest? Well, to start off with, they clearly knew what they were going for with the class-based system and knew exactly what the current Battle Royale shooters' shortcomings were, and made good work in fixing them all. Along with that, people were wanting a new train to hop on, so I can definitely see as it a contender for killing off Fortnite, especially since it's free to play as well. The movement mechanics in the game are very fun as they took a lot of them from Titanfall 2, which also was a really fun underrated game even though they took out a few of the original mechanics like double jumping and wall running. But I can definitely see why they took it out, as it would raise the skill level of this game as a whole and it would turn it into Titanfall 2's multiplayer just with a big map. A lot of people in Battle Royale games were obsessed with confirming their kills, so they added a knockdown shield, and to go even a step further they created spawn beacons across the map. So there's still a pretty big chance for you to still come back from a loss of a teammate, which is honestly really helpful, and they balanced it just right with it having removed all the guns and items you had prior. The most interesting aspect to this game for me personally is that they made it a class-based one, but honestly no single class feels more overpowered than the other, and they all play very well into their strengths and progressing the match forward. There's a lot of strategies you can explore and adopt with your team, which can be a lot of fun, especially if you get the right combination. For example, mixing Bangalore Smoke alongside Bloodhound Sight can go great in wiping out unsuspecting enemy teams. The cast of characters themselves aren't all that unique looking, but the personalities and the abilities behind them are really what drives the character, and makes me interested and want me to invest time into each and every one of them and learn all the different playstyles. The gun modifying and UI system are just another way to complement the game as a whole, and organizes everything in an easy to view menu and even stops the player from picking up items of lower tier, which makes looting so much quicker and useful in a lot of situations. Instead of having to look through, run around, and find anything that might be useful to you, it's all there to just click away at. Now, despite all this, there is one thing I'd like for them to change, which is all the energy weapons. Cause they all just honestly suck, and if any other weapon is lying around, you'd be better off sticking with that instead, even if it's a Mozambique. Up until recently, with the addition of the Vortex, there were only 2 energy-based weapons, and they're all pretty pointless, and all require high-level attachment items to make them even worth considering to use. And the Havoc is something I'm not even going to consider talking about. Along with that, I'd also like them to balance out the heavy characters, as I think there is still a bit more they could do to them just to fit them in better, especially with Caustic. Despite that, I've been playing this game to death, getting tired of it, and still coming back just to repeat the process, and it's honestly just a ton of fun. To end off with, I really hope this game continues to grow and receive updates in future, but only time will tell. I should also be posting on a week to 2 week basis, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.